Only a few weeks ago, the Toronto Blue Jays were being labeled by many as probable sellers come trade deadline. But now, they're one of the hottest teams in baseball, winning games, turning heads, and forcing everyone to rethink the AL playoff picture. The MLB better start paying attention because this Toronto Blue Jays team, it's legit. Well, folks, it is official. I am fully bought in on this 2025 Toronto Blue Jays team. 5-4 win they just pulled off against the Minnesota Twins. That is another series win for this Toronto Blue Jays team, and man, they are playing some damn good baseball right now. As it stands today, the Toronto Blue Jays at a record of 35-29, 6 games above 500, are occupying that first spot in the wild card. And they got a chance to sweep the Minnesota Twins tomorrow, who was the first team in that wild card spot and now no longer is, because Toronto has been giving it to them. And man, the way that they have been doing it, it is dramatic, it is exciting, it is fun to watch. This stat blew me away, folks. Toronto Blue Jays right now lead the American League with 19 comeback wins. And I just think that that is so huge, because throwback to last year, right? Throwback to 2024. This team gets down like 2-0 in the first 3 innings. You could turn the game off. It's over. They're not coming back. We know that that's going to be a loss. This team, this 2025 team gets down. They're still in the mix, right? It was just the Friday game, correct me if I'm wrong, right? The Friday game against Minnesota, they were down 3-0. And then the Toronto Blue Jays, that's right, 3-0 after the first 2 innings. And then the Toronto Blue Jays came to life offensively speaking. Addison Barger hit a tank. You got contributions from a bunch of other individuals. And this team proved that they are still in the fight. Looking over at that lineup, there is something to be said for this offense, folks. I know the season started, and for that first couple weeks right there, we were skeptical. There wasn't a lot of power. There just wasn't a lot of anything. But recently, they have been turning it on. On the season, they are currently 11th in terms of OPS, and their batting average, everybody, is 7th in all of baseball. And if we take that split and we go to the last 15 days right here, you are going to see a team that is really damn good. 3rd in batting average and currently ranked 2nd in, or tied for 2nd, excuse me, in OPS with those Tampa Bay Rays. So this offense is producing at a very high clip, and honestly, the people that are doing it are kind of unexpected. A huge tip of the cap needs to be given to this man right here, George freaking Springer. Are you kidding me, folks? He's back. He is back from the dead. These statistics right here, it's 250 batting average, 828 OPS. That doesn't even include the massive home run that he hit today to, retake the lead for the Toronto Blue Jays. So he played a pivotal role in today's game, and that's not even being added on to his OPS right here. George Springer, what he has done is honestly miraculous, because the hate that he was getting in spring training at the end of last year, and I am fully guilty of it. I imagine a lot of you people watching this video are also guilty of it, right? Like, there was some serious doubt that he could even play baseball at a, marginal level at this point of his career, let alone how he is doing right now. So the fact that at age 35, going to be turning 36 in just a few months from now, the fact that he is producing at this high of a clip is truly miraculous. And honestly, it's making me rethink the entire George Springer contract, because I was thinking to myself, that contract was looking like a pretty big L. With the way he's performing right now, it is, completely flipping for me, and honestly, looking like a massive W. And he's honestly not the only one that is exceeding my expectations. Looking over at the entire Toronto Blue Jays roster right now, Bo Bichette's doing good, the power's starting to come back for him. He's got a 763 OPS, so he's doing his job, but I wouldn't say he's exceeding or anything like that. Guerrero, same thing. He's got an 804 OPS, doing good, but not necessarily, being the MVP caliber player, also not sinking the team either, just kind of doing his job. But then you got Addison Barger right there. I love this last 7 days thing here from Fangraphs. It shows you where they're ranked in all of MLB. He is the 15th ranked offensive player in MLB in the last 7 days. And that's because he's just been homering at will. And his OPS is up there at the 842 clip. Alejandro Kirk, yeah, he doesn't have the power, but he is hitting the ball harder than, almost anybody in MLB, and he's batting over 300. On top of the fact that his defense is one of the best in baseball. So he is exceeding expectations right now, really earning that extension. Springer, we already talked about, doing great. Nathan Lucas, the fact that we are getting anything out of Nathan Lucas is honestly fucking miraculous, and I am so here for it. And Ernie Clement, I made a short about this guy the other day, 100th percentile in outs above average. Like, one of the best defenders, and also delivering at least, at an average level, offensively speaking. And that doesn't even talk about Tyler Heineman or Miles Straw, who are also really exceeding expectations. So right now, when I look at this team, the reason that I'm so hyped up about it is because you are getting these contributions from these individuals that we didn't expect. Good teams have depth. This lineup has depth. This lineup, when they are in the second or the third inning of the ball game, and it's the, 5 through 8, right, in our lineup, they can still do damage. And that's not something that we saw from them last year. When Guerrero got out, that was it. We got to wait 9 times. We got to see 9 more guys, strike out or pop up or whatever before we can have another chance at scoring a run with Vladdy. That's not the case anymore. There are multiple people who can come up clutch and who can do damage. And honestly, for me, right now, give me another starter and we're fucking all the way back, folks. We need one more starting pitcher, because I will say this, the 4-man rotation, the whole Bowden thing, the bullpen day, all that stuff, it's fine. It's working right now, but we do certainly need another starting pitcher. But if they get one more starting pitcher added into that, a quality guy, give me like a Tyler Anderson or something like that. You get one more quality guy. The lineup's carrying their weight. The bullpen is head and tails better than they were last year. And then you get that starting pitching locked down. This team is a serious threat, everybody. Whoa, time for a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. Hit your picks and knock it out of the park with Betway. Scan the QR code down below to join the action. Only available in Ontario. Must be 19 years of older to participate. Please play responsibly. Now, everyone, back to the content. And I'm going to leave you with this, okay? Chris Black tweeted this out yesterday. First 8-1 span since July 2023. We're 9-1 now. And that's the first time that we've done that since July in 2022. And this team is feeling a lot like that 2022 team, guys. I am not feeling better, or this is the best that I felt about this team in years. And it's easy to say that when they're 9-1 in their last 10. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, go Jays, go.